One of the things that I've been learning from the Lord in this season is that my belief defines how I see, and how I see defines how God relates to me. And that God can have a reality or a place that he wants me to advance into. But unless my belief system agrees with where he wants to take me, despite the obstacle I might see with my eyes, I will be unable to walk out the purpose of God. In Numbers 13, we read this, Numbers 13:31. But when the men had gone up with him, said, we're not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we. Now I want you to remember here that God had already told them, he had already given this land into their hands. In fact, many years later, after 40 years in the wilderness, the testimony of those people is, we knew who your God was, and we knew that you were going to overcome us. So, but here, these people's inability to agree with God causes them to see the world incorrectly, and then causes them to miss out on God's purpose in that season. And they gave the children of Israel a bad report of the land, which they had spied out, saying, the land through which we had gone as spies is land that devours its inhabitants, and all the people whom we saw in it are men of great stature. There we saw the giants and the descendants of Anak from the giants, and we were like grasshoppers in our own sight. So we are in their sight. So I want to encourage you to let the Spirit of truth go through your mind, go through your thought processes, go through your belief systems, and expose any areas in your life where you are not in agreement with the purpose of God. Because what you believe defines how you see, and what you see defines what you are receiving from God in this season. I want to tell you this, that God is not withholding any provision for his people for this season. It is our inability to connect with what he wants to give us that often causes us to short circuit the will and the purpose of God. So I bless you to be one who comes into alignment with the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit to receive what God has preordained for you in this season.